Welcome to B96jams.com and Mark Gunn's Hip Hop Chronicles, where we take a look back at some of the greatest names in rap by giving you biographical information and some rarely seen music videos. Kind of a hip hop history lesson. Now, you know you can't do something like this without talking about the very first group to make it to the rap mainstream. The Sugar Hill Gang. Big Bank Hank, Master G, Wonder Mike. Formed in 1977 in New York City by Sylvia Robinson, who was a record executive along with her husband Morris. They wanted to record the first rap record. They named the group after the record label, Sugar Hill Records. They went into the studio, Rapper's Delight was born, released in 1979, and one of the hugest records to this day. Rapper's Delight was such a huge record because domestically it sold over 2 million units and over 8 million worldwide. It was the first rap record to be featured in regular daytime airplay. It was also, unfortunately, the first rap record to be involved in a copyright infringement lawsuit because it used Good Times, recorded by Chic, as a sample, and as you probably already know, they didn't get permission to do it, and they ended up costing them a whole lot of money. So the Sugar Hill Gang's still around, they're still doing tours every now and then, but I thought it would be cool for you to take a look at the very first video that launched rap into the mainstream. Sugar Hill Gang, Rapper's Delight, Mark Gunn's Hip Hop Chronicles on B96jams.com.
All right, quick question, Winona. When's the hip-hop album coming?
What, honey?
When's the hip-hop album coming?
After the international dance record. Seriously. I've been working with a guy from Atlanta who does all of like Ludacris and all those guys. He's like, it's time for you. You have a huge black following. You know, I guess now that I've done Oprah, I'm serious.
Right.
I've met more beautiful black men in my entire life in the last year.
Well, thank you very much.
Yes. Oh, oh my God.
How you doing? It's Mark Gunn on Louisville's B96.5. And you know when you find something that you really like, you want to turn other people onto it. And that's exactly the case with meat and wheat thins. 11 grams of whole grain per 31 gram serving. Now, I went to a party with some friends of mine this past weekend, and it got a little bit crazy when I'm trying to get them to break out of the old boring bag routine.
All right, wait a minute. Whoa. Hold up. What you doing, Lola? What you doing? What's this?
Spinach queso.
Spinach queso. And then what is that you get ready to put on your spinach queso? What is that right there?
There?
Yeah, what's that?
Chip.
Chip? Oh, no. Hold up. Give me that. Give me that. See that? See that? See that?
Wait.
Now, here's what you need.
Oh.
See what that is? Wheat thins.
Look, Laura's like, okay, thanks, Mark.
Wheat thins.
Looks like she said,
Dip it. How's it taste? Sun-dried tomato and basil,
I
baby.
really like those.
See, so you got wheat thins.
Why you threw
and
my
spinach queso
chips on the
there. And I threw your chips.
Why am I eating your chips?
What? Why are you eating the chips? No.
Oh, wait. Lolo? I'm going to have one of these. These here.
Those there.
Sun-dried tomato and basil. Watch this.
Vegetable flavored cream cheese with vegetables.
Anyway.
Oh.
Wheat thins. Go to your favorite grocery store. I love it. See, that just looks so good.
Well, as you can see, some of my friends can be a little bit on the crazy side, but they get it. No more unsatisfying snacks. No more boring bags. They're into the whole grain crunch of wheat thins. And they've got a wide assortment of flavors for you to check out too, okay? Wheat thins. The crunch is calling.
Commonwealth Dodge. This guy who worked for Commonwealth Dodge. He said, I'm Chris, I'm like, what's up, I'm Rob. Commonwealth. He says, you know somebody looking for a copy, send him out my way. To Commonwealth Dodge. On some custom 22s, on some music that knock. Great sales, great deals, never stop. And you can get it back the same day. Come on out to Commonwealth Dodge. Right on Crested Highway, always right on the
B96.5, Blaze at Hip Hop and R&B at home of the Rush Power Morning Show. We always blaze the hot new joints first. That is Trina and Monica, always 571 B965. And we always want to save you a lot of money with Louisville half off. Just log on to our website at b96jams.com and use the keyword half, okay? A little bit ago, I told you that I suffered a loss in the family last night, but it wasn't your typical loss. Well, those of you that know me will know that I'm not originally from Louisville, but Louisville is my home and has been for the last 10 years or so. I went to high school and was raised for most of my life in Columbus, Georgia. The school I went to was Baker High School. Last night, I found out that my alma mater, at this moment, is burning to the ground. The school was built back in 1945. It served as a military hospital for the Fort Benning Army residents and the families nearby. They turned it into a school several years later, and the last graduating class was 1991. They closed the school down, and it was scheduled to be demolished to make way for some apartment complexes or something like that. And several people have been trying to save it. We had a buyer at one point who ended up backing out. And last night just basically ripped the heart out of me to see my girl, the school that shaped me into the individual that I am. In fact, I got my start in radio at Baker High School, burning to the ground. And it made me think about the importance of memories, things that are held sacred, because even though the building may be gone, what that building represented and the people that it developed are still there. I am so fortunate to be able to keep track of a lot of my classmates from the classes that have gone before me, those that came after me, and in my own graduating class. Facebook is a beautiful thing, I'm telling you. And you can't help but think about the memories that you have. I'm very sad at this point because no longer will I be able to drive by my old location, see my school, and have those memories just come flooding back. I won't have that symbol there anymore. But what it stood for was excellence. What it stood for was closeness, family, and the students, faculty, anybody and everybody that ever went to Baker High School. And there are some schools like that here in Louisville, and you know what I mean when I say this. The bond that we have will never be broken by a fire, by a city, by developers, or anything. And I guess this is my way of giving eulogy to my alma mater. And I'm sitting, I know you're sitting there thinking, well, what does this have to do with Louisville, Kentucky? Everything and nothing. Everything in that memories and the people that helped make them are so, so precious. And you have to do whatever you can to make sure those people are still around. My building's gone. My girl is gone. She's going up in flames right now. But I thank her for making me into the man that I am. Wow. I don't know what else to say after that, but, to anybody that has ever been in a close-knit situation, whether it be school, college, whatever, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Baker High School. The building is gone, but the heart of what you are, what you were, still is in this graduate and every other Baker Lion around the country and around the world. It's B96.